Hello everybody, and today I welcome you to a day in the life.
Crazy over you.
So we started off at 7:15, which is a lovely bright and early start. I was not thriving apparently. I did some makeup as one looked beautiful, and yeah, super cool transition that was. So then the first thing I do is always go say hi to the little doglet. There's little Banjo. Then I have got to initially feed him, but today he was not feeling it. I opened the door to let him out, but apparently he did not want to do that today. So then I just have to prepare his food, the gourmet dog food that he has, and feed the little doglet.
Stay. Okay.
What a well-behaved dog I have. Um, then time to eat some breakfast. Have some orange juice, some toast. Fun fact, I have toast every single day, literally without fail. Don't ask me why. Time to brush the teeth, and I know you're supposed to brush your teeth before you eat, but the idea of drinking orange juice once you brush your teeth, gross. It was then about 7:45 and we headed to the yard. So enjoy the fun little time lapse. It's so beautiful, isn't it? Yes, it's amazing. I can't be asked to add music. Here you go. Okay, so then we arrive on the yard. Say this is the Bosco's bed, which I mucked out the day before, and I got everything ready just to let the bed dry a bit, as he gets very, very wet. And then first off, got to put the bed down. Always a fun activity. This day I decided that it was probably about time to add a new straw bale, so I then went to get that, and I know I am amazing and I'd make this look great, but this is really difficult to get out. It's in a really tricky position and it's just annoying and surprisingly heavy for straw. Anyway, so then I have to go add this to the bed and lay it down. The next item on the agenda for the day is to get Bosco in, and I challenge you, which one do you think Bosco is? Because these horses are so identical, to the extent that when I go in to get Bosco from the field, I have to do a double take to check which horse I actually have. No, I'm joking, but the way these two are, like, standing so together is really funny. But they're best buds as well, which is very cute. So then I get the little man in. I say a little man, he's rather big. I haven't actually measured him, and Mum's got Joey, who you guys haven't seen in a while, but little Jojo's still doing great. And he's unfortunately wearing a muzzle at the moment because he got so fat that he is now being punished with a muzzle. No, I'm joking, but he's not loving it, to be honest, but we have to do it. So there's Mum with Joey. Yeah, look at his little face. Okay, next up, take off all his turnout boots and then pick out his feet. And next up, it's time to take the little Bunge on a walk. This usually varies whether I do this before or after the horses, but as we got to the horses very early today, we decided to take them on a walk once we'd fed the horses.
Oscar, we left you for half an hour.
This is also a daily occurrence with Bosco. He does this quite a lot. You put the head collar on him and you'd kind of expect the horse to stand up pretty quick. Not Bosco. You have to physically pull him up. With the utmost persuasion will he actually stand up. So this is what I had to do today. He's certainly a character. But after some gentle persuasion, I did manage to persuade him to stand up.
Oh. Come on. Ooh.
After that feat, it's time to groom, tack up and ride. This setup pad my friend Liv had just very kindly given me, far too generously, so I thought I'd have to give her a little shout out because I am obsessed with it. I started off this session with the groundwork, so do not worry guys, I did not ride him in a halter, but hopefully one day we'll get to that point. I thought I'd break the voiceover to do a little bit of speaking about my ride. So I just rode him and he was so good. So I haven't explained it, I might have explained this yet, I don't know what I'm saying in the voiceover yet. But I only got back from holiday yesterday. So as soon as I got back, I came down here and I long lined him. So I've shown you that in my second last video, I think. So yeah, I did that. And then I rode him today. I did 15 minutes of groundwork first. And oh my God, it helped massively. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys follow my Instagram, but on my Instagram, I kind of alluded to the fact that we were having some issues just with spooking in that corner actually. That corner, in the corner there. And yeah, so I spoke a little bit how I was going to start doing groundwork every single day because that's what my instructors told me to do. So that's what I did today and it worked and he was really good. So I'm very happy. Good boy. I mean, he wasn't as soft as I would have liked on the left rein, and you'll see that in the video. But I think that's from where I'm tense and I'm holding him in. I'm please don't spook. So then he's like, well, I'm not going to relax if you're not relaxing. So it will come with time, but I'm very happy. After I rode, I just untacked the horse and sponged off, as you can see by this really cool transition. And then it's time to go back home for lunch. So said goodbye to the horse and headed off home. On the way home, I got a hot chocolate from a local village shop to us, and oh my God, this hot chocolate is the best hot chocolate ever. So then got home, started to download some of the GoPro videos, and then set about the task of trying to find some events to book in with Bosco. No easy feat, and this takes so much longer. I don't know how people do this every weekend. Maybe I'm just bad at finding events, but it was a lot of effort, I can't lie. I did not find many good events to enter. I don't know if it's just a me issue, but I can never find events and it's so annoying. Why? So that was a bit depressing because now I've got nothing booked. So annoying. And instead I've got the fun joys of schoolwork to do now. Yay. Well, a bit more positive. I stopped the schoolwork because that was negative. We don't need that. And I went talked to my mother and we sorted out a few events. But basically the issue is every single time we go out, we have to hire a box as well because we don't own one. So you have to check that first before you can even look at booking the event. So everything just takes doubly as long. But yeah, I'm very glad we can hire a box and we're able to do that. It's just a bit annoying. But yeah, so I still haven't got any events actually booked in, but we hopefully have some planned. So that's exciting.
It's then time for lunch, a cheese sandwich as always because it is the best food.
I am now going on a cycle ride because I can't be asked to do any schoolwork. But basically, since I got back from holiday, I climbed Snowdon on a holiday. So now I'm on like a health kick and I'm getting healthy. So I'm going on a cycle ride, which I absolutely hate, but we're going to see if we can start to enjoy them because we're going to get fit and healthy. Yeah, aren't we, Mum?
Oh, me too, yes. Quite.
I'm making her do it with me. Health kick.
Great.
Let's go. This is a look. And it's starting raining. Whoop, whoop. This is not starting off my great love for cycling. No. This makes it look like we live in like Canada. Rain. Absolutely soaked. Yay.
I present to you now the grand twist of my sorry state after the cycle ride. Joking, I actually enjoyed it more than I thought. And then my dad hosed down the bikes because apparently you're supposed to do that. I thought it was worse to hose down the bikes. But anyway, I then started the grand feat of trying to book a theory test for my driving while watching some of the Olympics back.
I was just trying to book my driving theory test and imagine I've been blocked from the site. Because apparently, right, we apologise for the inconvenience, but your activity and behaviour on the site makes us think you're a bot. I was just like, if you know you're like, sorry, if you're trying to book a driving theory test at the moment, you know they are like so hard to find. So I was just going through all the different test centres trying to find one, and apparently that's suspicious activity. So I've now been blocked from the site. It really isn't going well. I can literally drive. I just cannot book a theory test. So I can't pass my test until can't even book a practical test until I've got my theory test, but I can't even book it. I'm going to be driving like 2050. I won't be able to drive yet. It's so painful. I am actually a little shocked. I managed to book a theory test. Wow. Okay. It was a whole palaver. So it's the 1st of August today. I don't know what time you'll be watching this, but it's the 1st of August today. And I suddenly saw one for the 5th of August and I was like, oh God, I can do that. Bear in mind, I haven't started learning any theory, like none. I don't know a thing. So I was going to go book it and then I was deciding whether to book it and I went to book it and it had already gone. And yeah, so it literally went in the time I was deciding whether I can learn the theory in 4 days. So that went and then I was like, oh God. So then I scrolled down and bear in mind, these places are like an hour and a half away from me. Like I'm getting desperate at this point to pass my theory. And then I managed to find a theory test on the 9th of August, which gives me 8 days. So I have a booking for the 9th of August, an hour and a half away from my house. So I need to get, sorry guys, I was going to do some fun little, look at me watching the show jumping. Nope, here I will be, sitting, look at 8 days. Oh, God, don't know what I've signed up for. Yes, okay, I'm going to sit here and learn the theory.
A quick little time lapse of the 2 seconds I actually did my theory before I had to go back to the yard. It is about 5:30 here and we're just going back to the yard to do general yard chores and turn out horses. There's little Jojo's. I wasn't looking after him today because my mum and little sister were. Start off with making the pink mash just to allow it time to soak. Chain back up across the stable because he has a habit of trying to climb back inside the stable. He's weird, I don't know. Anyway, so then I just get him ready to go out and I've had to use the brush of the hoof pick because our actual brush for the hoof oil thing broke. So now I have to use this instead, which is a little bit weird and quite difficult to use actually, but it does the job. And then I put on Bosco's turnout boots. Can I recommend to anyone that uses turnout boots to get bright coloured ones, because it's so helpful when he loses them, which Bosco regularly does, to you just scan your eyes across the field and you can easily see where the boots are. It's very helpful. Fly spray, of course, because the flies here in England at the moment are absolutely terrible. And Bosco's fly mask, finally. He's really managed to destroy this fly mask. I don't even know how he's managed it, but it's like severely broken now. Next up is to add the pig mash to the feed the horse, and muck up while he's eating. Bosco somehow ended up with 2 hay nets, so he's not really eating his hay at the moment just because he has so much grass at night. So I just keep giving him hay nets and he doesn't eat them, so they just keep adding up. It's then time to do his water, and this isn't particularly heavy, it's just a really awkward shape and it's just difficult to manoeuvre with one person. I'll then leave the water bucket filling up while I put Bosco's bed down, as I had a little bit of time to dry now. And here's Sasha riding Joey. As I mentioned previously, today my mum and Sasha were just looking after him, so that's why you haven't really seen him. But usually I'm still riding him about 3-4 times a week. So on those days I will muck out and do everything for him. But look at the precious little angel coming down. He's so cute. Just a little bit balloon-like, but we don't tell him that.
So I just got back from the yard. It is 7 o'clock. Yeah, don't know why it took so long. Anyway, well, I made an edit while Sasha was finishing off Joey, so I need to post that edit now on Instagram. And then I've got to start my driving practice, theory practice even, because I've really got to learn that now. 8 days, a bit scary.
Then it was time for tea, and yes, I did film this at the table, and my family did make fun of me because, yeah, why not? So yeah, really nice food. It's now getting quite late now.
I watched a bit of Sherlock Holmes, which is my current obsession. I don't know why, it's amazing. But the rest of my family don't really like it, which is a bit annoying. Only me and my dad, so we just kind of watch it when we can.
And that is me done for the day. It is now, hold on, let me actually check the time. My light up clock. It's my favourite thing ever. It's now 10 past 10. And yeah, so I'm going to do a bit more editing now because I'm exhausted, but will I ever go to bed at a reasonable time? Absolutely not. That is stupid. Who would do that? So yeah, I'm going to edit now and then I'm going to go to bed. I've got to catch up on that show jumping and cross country at some point from the Olympics, but driving theory, okay, I need to stop going on about that. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a bit different. This was actually requested, which feels a bit weird to say. I actually had a video that was requested. That's fun. I feel like a YouTuber now. I'm joking. But yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more. Bye for now. Bye from her.
Crazy over you.